Hey guys, welcome to Evolving Spiritually. My name is Kayla, and if this is your first time checking out my channel, hello, I'm gonna hit you right off bat. If you guys are returning, what is up? We are here for season 2 of Thinking It Through with Kayla, and in this season, we are going to be using the cards, all right? Last season, we did more of an intuitive therapy session-like style where we broke it down into questions, keywords, affirmations, and really dove deep beneath the surface to break through illusions, confusion, and frustrations from our past, right? So going into season 2, again, I will be using cards and I will be as raw and real as I always have been. For those of you who are new, I have been here on YouTube since 2016. I took a little break, but I am back doing things my way, as always. So if you're not familiar with my reading style, I get very real, okay? I don't beat around the bush. I'm a Libra. I don't like that. I also include myself in my readings as I like to use real life experience, and that is how my messages come through. I'm an intuitive reader here at Evolving Spiritually. So this is not going to be any keyword definitions, textbooks type of stuff, right? We're going to flow through energy. It may trigger you, it may make you feel good, it may make you feel sad, but we're going to flow through the emotions, not stay there and keep it kicking. All right. If you guys are not already signed up for Patreon, I do upload there weekly. I do 3 readings per week, and they are in a podcast style so that you guys can keep it going in the background if you're working in the mornings or whatever you may have to do, multitasking, you see. But over there we have our career and foundation readings, our love and relationship, and also a what do I need to know reading. So if you want to check that out, patreon.com/evolving into more. So before we hop into today's reading, I want to let you guys know you may hear background noise and it ain't no telling what it may be. If you are not up to speed on where I am in life, my family and I, we moved out of the country a little over a month ago and have been here in Mexico, and it is great. It is amazing. I do have vlog footage that I plan on putting on my other channel, my Kayla Leday channel. So if you guys care about seeing that, then leave me comments down below, and that will motivate me to start editing because I just have not. So if you guys would like to check out anything from season 1, it would definitely still resonate if it catches your attention. I would definitely recommend going to check those out as well. Overall energy is going to be the Page of Cups. So this is directly telling me that you have some good news coming your way. You have something new, something fresh. This could be an opportunity. This could be a new love interest. This could be a new job or career field open up. This could be a hobby or creative path that is opening for you. But whatever this is, it's going to bring you small amounts of fulfillment that's going to help you attract even more of that in life. You know, it's like the puppy dog stages of falling in love with something or someone, okay? This is also going to be Pisces energy. So this could either speak on something that you have started or came up with during Pisces season, and that is going to be the middle to end of February to the beginning and middle of March, I believe, right? And if not, if that doesn't resonate, it could have to do with the Pisces, or it's just something that is going to deeply bring you emotional fulfillment. It's something that you have been seeking for a long time. Again, this could be an opportunity, but it grows into something very emotionally passionate for you. I don't know how else to word that, right? So that's the overall energy. Getting into the situation at hand. So what this is focusing on is going to be the Hermit. So Virgo energy here, but this is more so going to speak on you coming on out of your shell, right? Hermit crab, y'all know how they like to stay in their little shell and nest away. Well, that time is over. Okay, and again, this is very fitting with why season 2 I decided to bring the cards back, because again, everything does not need to be little detail by little detail. It's more about going, it's more about doing, seeing things happen before you and taking those opportunities and those chances, because you've already done the work. You've already gone within, you've already found the answers to the questions that you've had. And now I'm not saying that you like those answers, okay? I'm not saying that those answers does not equate hard work, energy, and effort. But in some way, shape, or form, you have an answer to something that you've been questioning for a while. And within that comes new opportunities, new people, new things, okay, that bring you to another level of fulfillment. Now, don't be swayed too quick, because I'm going to look at these cards all different kind of ways, and we're going to get down to the nitty gritty. So, in the background, what you need to know is the Five of Pentacles, okay? Now, right now, I'm just applying this to you, but I'm going to go back around, and we're going to apply it to whatever other energy may be present within, okay? Now, this Five of Pentacles for you is in the background. There's still this fear of abandonment, of being neglected, of not being chosen, of not being good enough, of not being valued, maybe because that is what has happened in your past. But this Hermit is telling me you've already gone back, you've already thought it through a million different times, and you still come out with the same conclusion. So why do you keep second guessing yourself about this? Maybe the only reason it has not happened or has not worked is because you haven't fully given into what you know to be true. Because there's a lot of people in this world that want to sit and cry wolf. They want to play the victim. They want to downplay themselves or devalue themselves so that they can get this sort of sense of security for their own insecurities, or to get that ego stroke, you know? And you can take that however you want, but hopefully you're not one of those people, right? So in this case, what's happening in the background is society, maybe other people and things, maybe your past keeps reflecting to you that you're not good enough, that this isn't good enough, that this won't be enough. But you know, because you again did the work, okay? You know that this is all an illusion. That if this is what you are settling for mentally, physically, or emotionally, this is all that is going to come of that. So that's in the background, because our mind is very powerful, and how we decide to move forward with our thoughts is ultimately going to dictate how things decide to play out, right? So I'm looking at my notebook if you guys see me over here. Moving into the advice column here, we have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is saying for you to just do it. It's no more thinking. It's no more trying to talk yourself out of something or convince yourself that this isn't it, or you aren't it, or you don't have what it takes, because this Page of Wands, it says that you have everything that you already need in order to move forward. You just need to take the step. And when you take the step, God's going to meet you right where you are, and you're going to excel forward. Right? Now, looking at this in a whole different kind of way, I feel like this is saying that there's someone, for some of you, it could be a new person that comes into your life, or that has recently come into your life. For others of you, this could have to do with a Pisces or a child, okay? But if not, it could be embracing your inner child, okay? But with that, this is also dealing with a Virgo. So there's someone or some type of energy here in the background that is not doing so well. Okay, but they're also trying to hold up this appearance as though they are. And when you look into that, it's being mindful of who's offering you what, or what comes with whatever you may be accepting within this time too, because not only are you coming to an understanding that you're attracting more opportunities and more solid things for yourself, but other people are too. And someone is down and out, and they're not showing it, because again, this shows up in the background. And they may try to come to you and propose something from you, or try to commit something to you, but they're still hiding something in the background with the Hermit, okay? Because they're not sure about something that's going on or happening in their current situation. So the Page of Cups comes out with the Chariot, the King of Wands, and the Fool. All right, so the Page of Cups, the Chariot, and the King of Wands. Got a bunch of cards over here. Really don't need all these cards, but why not just be nosy? The Page of Cups, the Chariot, the King of Wands, and the Fool. Okay, so this is telling me a lot right here. I'm going to keep the cards down because I don't got time for all that. All right, so being overall energy, again, you're moving forward on something. You're moving forward here with this Chariot. And with you moving forward, you're moving away from someone. And again, someone or somebody's, they don't like it. Okay? And they don't like it because they are lacking control. This person used to manipulate. They used to get their ego stroked through you. Okay? You used to feed this person in some kind of way. Mentally, physically, emotionally, you did something that made this person feel on top of the world, or like they had this authority or control or power over you. And they were passionate about being able to control you too. It was like something that they really like got off on. Okay. But I feel like this person was very foolish, okay? Or I'm not gonna, they don't necessarily have to be younger than you, but they think very young-minded. Like the way that they perceive things, the way that they follow through on things is very like not all there, okay? Because they don't ever completely think it through. They don't ever completely see it through. And that's what I'm saying. This person did something in the past and they could have left you behind, or, you know, manipulated you in some way to stop you from moving forward. Okay, they either left or they tried to stop you from leaving, and they really made an ass of themselves, and they know that. So they're trying to come back in a completely different manner. They're trying to come back in this emotional way of being able to offer you something. But we have to pay attention to the Page, okay? The Page is not good enough, okay? Page is baby. It's a baby step, okay? This is almost 2022. Do you know what we have been through? And you want to come and offer the bare minimum still? The audacity. No, that's not what we're doing, okay? So overall energy for you with this Page of Cups in the Chariot is moving forward, because the more you move forward, the more you're going to continue to attract what is for you. It's going to bring you that stability. It's going to bring you that prosperity that you've been seeking, and also that balance, right? And as far as you taking on this King of Wands energy, you take off, because I always say this King of Wands is the 2020 vision, right? Seeing things clear as day and not allowing anything or anyone to come in and cause distractions, because that's exactly what this person wants to do. But again, how they choose to go about things, they don't think it all the way through, and they end up making a fool of themselves. And that's pretty much what that's saying, okay? So the situation at hand, we have the Hermit, the Queen of Cups, wow, the Seven of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. So the situation at hand is this person is fake. They're phony. And nothing about them is real. Nothing about what they have to say, nothing about what they have to give is even like, it's real. That's what I'm saying. They're hiding something in the background. The Hermit with the Queen of Cups, someone wants to emotionally manipulate. Someone has been in the background studying you and trying to figure out, how are you healing? How are you moving forward? How are you evolving in life? Right? So they trying to go in, they trying to figure out, well, if you can do it, why can't I do it? Why am I sitting here stuck? Why am I sitting here dwelling in my emotions and feeling things that I don't want to feel, when you obviously have moved forward with your life? And then it becomes like a jealousy type of thing. Okay? So this is kind of like, if I can't have it, you can't have it, and I'm gonna make you like mess it up on your own. Now, see, you can just stay over there. That's where we're at, right? Just stay on over there because we don't have time for this, right? We don't have time for this. We don't have time for people like faking it till they make it, or faking it until they can figure out what is going on in your life, because that's all this person or these people want to do. They're trying to put on this mask and act as if they're this and they're that, and they're trying to fake support you, fake, mention you or conversate with you or come together on something. And it's because they know and they see and they feel these opportunities coming your way. They want what you have. They want this Ace of Pentacles. And for you, again, these cards resonate because you're coming out. You're coming out of this place where you have been hiding yourself or restricting yourself or holding yourself back. That's what this Hermit is. This is healing, okay? This is intuition. This is knowing. This is prophesizing. So something you have overcome is really going to be your key to success. So long as you choose to step up and like take lead and do what is necessary to express that, to create that, to manifest that. And that's whatever you have been desiring. That's whatever is set on your heart, that, when you take away all the material possessions of things that you really want to do, be, and see at the end of the day. Okay, so the Hermit is saying you're moving out of that energy and you're going into this Queen of Cups energy in a whole different kind of way. You are falling back into emotional fulfillment in a way that you had experienced in the past. Okay, this could be within your childhood, this could be within your school days, your college days, I don't know, but you're finally going to get this spark of life back, and it's going to push you and motivate you to go after more, to stay in this Queen of Cups energy where, one, in a healthy sense, you stay balanced while receiving and giving that emotional support. Okay, so with that, we have the Seven of Swords. Now, when it comes to you, the Seven of Swords is taking that mask off in every way, shape, or form. Okay, being you 100,000%. Okay, and not letting anyone change that or alter that, right? Y'all know when I first started this back in 2016, I had people coming for me like, Kayla, you shouldn't include yourself in your readings because you're not following the rules of tarot. Well, I'm not the rules of tarot. I'm Kayla, okay? And I talk how I talk, I read how I read, I get my messages how I get it, and either you with it or you're not. But I'm not about to put on a mask and go through ins and outs and loopholes to please someone who's not even pleasing themselves, right? So do you want to be that? No, because it's not fun, okay? It's not fun putting on an act and being something you're not every day. It's not worth it. It's exhausting. I don't know how people do it, but the people do it a lot these days, okay? And really, that is what people are envying or are jealous of, is that you are speaking and living in your truth, and your authenticity is flowing and showing through you, that people want to steal away that joy. They want to take away whatever is adding or contributing to that. They want you to self-sabotage, okay? There's no other way that I can say it. This person or these people want to try to come back into your energy field or your circle or your life just to figure out like what exactly is happening or going on, so that they can find ways to tweak and twerk and manipulate it so that it starts spiraling out of control. Because like I mentioned in the beginning with this overall energy, this is what this person is used to doing, okay? Especially when it comes to you. So whoever this is had a high influence over you. Whoever this is, you thought was going to go with you wherever you were going in life, was you was going to take them to the top with you, but that person wanted you to get to the top just to knock you off and then stay there. And that's not ancestors, God is not with that. Like, that's not okay. You don't get to fuck people over and then finish on top with them. That is absolutely not how it goes, sweetie. But I don't know why people just don't understand that or get that. So this Ace of Pentacles, again, a solid, healthy, prosperous foundation, or something overall that you're building for yourself is going to maintain and sustained for a very long time, for generations to come. So now that there's this shift and people are realizing what really matters and what is of value, what is quality over quantity, people are finally, that's starting to click in people's head, and they're realizing that they don't really have anything worth having. Okay, that could be their wife, that could be their husband, that could be their job, that could be the circle that they keep around them, their family, their friends, all of that. What they're giving their time and energy to, who knows? But a lot of people are coming to this sort of like consciousness of it, and then they're looking out at these people who they once used to look down on, and they're trying to recreate, certain energies or personalities or traits or things, or they're trying to jump on board with the person who is authentic now. Okay, and again, that's where you got to watch, because the tables are turning. We've been talking about this for a while, the age of Aquarius, all this shit going back to how it was originally, where the truth is what stood out and reigned overall. It's coming back. Okay, and only the true and the real will remain, and everyone else that likes to hide and flock and change and be something they're not, like, that gets exposed, that gets shown. So when these people start realizing that they fell for the okie doke because they wanted to go follow what society said, or go this way or go this direction, and then doubt and underestimate you within that, and then they get there and they realize, that's not really what I thought it is, but you look like you're having fun, you look like you're fulfilled, and you used to be 10 toes down for me and would do whatever for me, so I'm gonna try to get back on there. But it's a little too late. Okay, we're gonna JoJo this out. It's just too little too late. Okay, and you don't owe these people anything, because by the way these cards are talking, you did way too much in the past, right? That's pretty much why you had to just go through this extreme healing that you are now finding yourself out of. So why would you even try and connect or include yourself with something or someone or somebodies that have weighed you down so much before? Okay, it's literally like this Insta story I reposted yesterday, and it's saying that you got to speak up about things, because if you stay silent with this mindset of like, oh, I'm just gonna stay quiet so I can keep the peace, you're really not keeping the peace, because you're the only person that's like really uneasy and disturbed at the end of the day. You're doing that person a service of like making it more easier for them to be that way, to continue disturbing your peace or making you feel uneasy or uncomfortable or disrespected or not supported. And again, you're doing yourself a disservice by not speaking up. Okay, so thinking that you're holding the peace and saving the peace is not necessarily the truth. The truth is that some people need to be told exactly about themselves, exactly the way they are. There needs to be no filters. And I have learned within my years that it is heavily about how you choose to communicate to people and deliver, your communication. And I have been very mindful of that as of lately. But it's also very necessary when it gets to, that point, that you do speak on things, because one, people may not even be aware of what they're doing and how it affects you. That is a lesson I have learned. And two, they know, and then they show you that they don't care because they continue to do it. And then that's when you have to make a decision about where that person fits within your life dynamic. Okay, because if you're gonna show me that you're gonna continue to disrespect me or a boundary that I'm setting, you're done. Okay, you're blocked, you're gone, because of boundaries, right? Because of our life, because our choices, and you have to take on that energy too, because I'm telling you, where you're headed and where you're going, people gonna try you. We all know people take kindness for weakness, and I'm a kind one, okay? I'll let you flow and go for a little bit, but once you do a little too much, you're not gonna like what comes out of my mouth, okay? And at that point, I'm not going to care, because you know you probably did too much if you got that sort of response out of me. All right, so again, if you guys hear noise, they're doing construction and stuff, so who knows. All right, now in the background, again, we have the Five of Pentacles with the Temperance card, the Six of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. So this person's juggling, again, indecisive, don't know what they want, trying to jump from one thing to another, or person to another, whoever is going to make them look good, whoever is going to make them feel good, or level up in life. Okay, so on Patreon, in our love readings, this energy has been coming up a lot. But the love and relationship, again, does not just have to be romantic. It can definitely be platonic. So within, you know, some of the sessions on Patreon, this energy has been very present. Okay, and the reason that they're showing up in your reading is because this person is someone you were really willing to give to, okay? And within that, they used you, okay? They kept you in this unbalanced place. They kept you in a state of confusion, literally going around in loops and circles with yourself, or fighting yourself, feeling like, you know, it's always you, or you're not good enough, or you're not this, or you're not that, right? And when you pulled away from this person or the situation or these people, you started to really find that balance of mind, body, and soul, right? Everything started to align and make more sense for you, instead of you feeling pulled to go this way, but your mind is telling you you got to go this way, right? Logic, emotion, it started to balance out for you. And when it started to balance out for you, things started getting a little bit strange for this person or these people. Things started getting out of whack, because again, these people maintained their balance or their fulfillment or their success through you feeling down and out about something, you feeling less than. And with the Six of Swords and the Two of Pentacles, this is what I'm saying. Someone is looking for you to help them get out of some sort of conflict that they're in. And then within that conflict, within them getting out of whatever they're dealing with, okay, this is you helping them, like you always have, get out of some shit, okay? But this time, this Two of Pentacles is here for you to really stop and think about this, okay? Because again, if you've saved this person in the past, they've been showing their ass. They show you how they use you, how they need you, until they don't. And I'm telling you, they're here again because they hop between things and people, and they go with whatever direction the wind blows. So they're consistently weighing up their options. And that's what I meant about the Patreon reading. It was somebody who, like, if they was a gold digger, you know, like, then when they first start, they want somebody that's making six figures, right? Okay, 6 figures, right? And then they need a millionaire, right? And then they need a billionaire, you know, somebody who just never is fulfilled. They're always going to go from one place to another, but they in their mind think that they're always leveling up by using certain people with different resources or connections or material possessions, because they ultimately latch on and try to control those people so that they can use them in whatever kind of way to benefit them, so that they can then meet the next thing or the next person and latch on to that and use that person. So this is going to be someone who bounces around and uses whoever is at their convenience or available, especially when they're going through some sort of downfall or shortage within their life. And this Five of Pentacles is telling me this person is hiding, that they down and out in the background. They're having some sort of misfortune. And again, it's because of the intentions of, because what this person was trying to do behind the scenes as far as stopping you from moving into this energy that you're moving into. Okay, so again, this is not really a time for you to be stuck in indecision. There ain't nothing to weigh up. This person has definitely showed who they are, and ain't no changing about that situation. Okay, they're still juggling you. They're still, willing to sacrifice you or throw you on the back burner in order to, again, fulfill themselves. It's weird. All right, so the advice, you have the Page of Wands, the Star, the Nine of Wands, I haven't seen that card in a while, and the Ace of Cups. So this Page of Wands and the Star, again, somebody doing the bare minimum when you have done the most by taking the first step into this prosperity or this new opportunity that brings you this new, I want to say, life in a sense. Like you have, or you are creating a totally different dynamic for yourself. And this person sees that. Everyone sees that. Everyone can see that. Okay, whatever you've been working hard on doing, take that leap. I told you to just take that first step and you're going to get the recognition that you deserve for it. Even if you didn't in the past, that's the illusion to make you stay stuck and think that you cannot succeed at it. But the Star is saying that something you've been praying for, manifesting, and been trying to attract your way is here. And people want a piece of the pie, but they also know that you have your defenses up because of how things ended or went out. Okay, if you walked away from this person, it's because you had no other choice, not because you wanted to. Okay, let's just be real here. And they know that. Okay, they know that they pushed you away. They know that they messed up. They know that they hurt you. But they also are in this, again, false illusion that, they're a bag of Doritos and they can come in and out and think that you're going to be tempted by it. Like, sweetie, we don't eat junk food no more. Okay? We need some real food. That's what I mean. Like, no. Okay? So, with this Nine of Wands going into this Ace of Cups, they don't know if they're going to get a piece of this. But you are. Right? So, on the other side of fear is everything that you desire, okay? And it's even more because the focus of what really matters, or what really is going to bring you that fulfillment in life, again, you've already come to the conclusion of what that would be. You don't know what it's going to look like. You don't know when it's going to happen. No, we don't, right? But we know that it's something more than what we used to want, what we used to be fulfilled or tempted by. And that's merely what this is. The past trying to tempt, trying to throw out an illusion that that's where it's at, and it's not. Where it's at is moving forward. Okay, so the combined energy, we have Justice and the Three of Cups. Breaking away from a third party situation and making things fair and even for you. Okay, this is karma. Libra, this is karma. Okay, this is your opportunity to take complete control and charge of your life, of your decisions, where you allow who, what, when, and where everything and everyone plays a part in your life. You get to call the shots. And within that, you get this karmic debt paid off, whatever that was. Okay, it's going to be different for all of us, but karma, the wheel turned. Things are balancing out. What was unfair now becomes fair for you. And that's a reason to celebrate. That's a reason to have joy and fulfillment. And that's what is coming your way. Celebration in some form. And again, people want to be a part of that. But do they deserve a spot within that? Because I don't think so. I mean, you ain't got to listen to me. But that ain't it. I read a lot of energy, and you don't want this kind of energy back in your field, because it's damaging. It's burdening. I can't even say it. It's a burden. They're a burden. So, the Oracle card is number 37, which is never-ending story. Okay, that's this person. That's their energy. So 3 and 7 is going to be a 10, which is going to be a completion here. So closing out a cycle with somebody or something that no longer serves you. Okay, now this breaks it down in different messages, so see how it resonates. All right, number 37 says, the oracle's message says, there's a story woven through the imperfect fabric of life that tells of hurt and loss, rejection and humiliation, self-loathing and arrogance, and all manner of suffering born of unnecessary dramas. It is the old story whose refrain is that you cannot do this, you must not go there, should not say that, lest your world comes crumbling down. Today, know that none of that is actually true. The sky is not falling. The voice you hear is just a small, scared, conditioned part of you that got stuck in a lie. Okay? It wants to protect you and needs to be seen as a victim. Doesn't this sound familiar? Okay, all right, whatever. Love that lost piece of you. Fear is all it knows. Distorted guidance is preventing you from being true to yourself. You are not your story, and the narrator is simply the voice of your fearful part, small and vulnerable and easily soothed. Damn. All right, the relationship message says, sometimes your heart enters into a contract with another that results in pain. Not because of abuse or neglect, but for other more complex reasons. Shame, fear of intimacy, and low self-esteem are the greatest challenges to the success of a relationship. Consider how valuable this knowledge is. However, right now you have an opportunity for important healing, but you must reflect on the stories you weave about love, connection, abandonment, rejection, and loneliness. Not only do you need to begin a new story, you need to forgive yourself for telling yourself the old ones. Have compassion for the part of you that believes all of those narratives. None of them were ever true anyway. Illusion. Breaking through illusion. Okay? What you feed yourself will reflect out in your reality, and that's what you're going to attract, okay? The prosperity message here says fear, envy, procrastination, greed, and the perception of victimhood could all be active in your life at this moment. Are you comparing yourself to others, thinking their success should be yours? Maybe you're afraid of all the good that is coming your way. So you step out of your lane, totally aware of what you're doing, but seemingly powerless to stop yourself. Are you back where you started, or in a situation that reminds you of past failures? Financial insecurity scaring you? You must learn to love yourself through missteps and sabotaging moments. Use criticism constructively right now. Better yet, stop telling the story altogether. Make up a new one. The universe loves you deeply and will wait for you to figure that out. Tell a new story, and success is all but guaranteed. You can do it, okay? AKA, you get to write the story. You get to direct, what happens for you. And it's all about perspective. It's all about how you choose to see your past failures or, disappointments or moments where you didn't get it. Why not let those just be lessons? Why not let those be moments that prepared you for this, because you're even more prepared now for whatever it is you've been trying to attract or manifest or bring. You're in a stronger position. You see them guns? Y'all see them? That's your energy. Okay, we're there. So lastly, the protection message says, this is a time to avoid drama at all costs, especially when it comes to other people's stuff. All right, just let them have it. Stay out of it, all right? Your sensitivity is on overload these days, and you're best served by keeping your distance. Your mantra today is not my circus, not my monkeys. All this drama will pass and you will carry on. unscattered and blameless. Okay? Let the waves of BS just flow on through you, because it's not worth giving your energy into. Because anything that's trying to hurt you, make you sad, make you mad, rub you the wrong way is nothing. I don't know where I was going with that, but a distraction. Okay, it's just an illusion. It's trying to throw you off track. It's trying to just push you on out when you're just on your last, string. But move forward, and don't fall for the biggest illusion of it all, of giving into these past people and these past things that have showed their ass and showed you who they are and how they feel about you. Okay, people only need to show you that one time. Believe me. Okay, believe me. And this person or these people have had more than one time to show you if they were going to value you and take you serious enough, and they haven't. So it may hurt, but I guarantee you're going to walk into that being replaced and fulfilled with even more. Right? So I'm going to close out this reading. I'm going to close out this session. Again, if you guys are interested in more, head on over to patreon.com/evolving into more, where I do, again, career and foundation readings, love and relationship, and what do I need to know. Until next week, I will talk to you guys later.